Yeah. So one thing that was interesting is a few years ago, some friends of mine introduced me to some tourists, and I was showing them around the city. And at one point, one of them was a woman, and like she like put her hand on my cheek like this and turned my head while like smiling and looking into my eyes. And like at first, I didn't realize what that meant, but I guess it didn't really take that long before I realized. It was like, I guess, maybe 5 months later, and I realized that she had wanted to kiss me. Like, I'm on the autism spectrum, so it makes it a lot harder to, like, understand social things like that, but, like, I feel like there are things that people could, like, sort of learn from people who are on the spectrum. Like, one thing I've noticed with me and some other people on the spectrum is, like, we'll tell you whatever we're excited about at that moment, even though it's not relevant to what's happening or whatever. So, like, you might want to tell someone about a cute video you saw of, like, a puppy that wiggled really hard and got stuck between some couch cushions, but you aren't really supposed to tell someone that when you first meet them. You're supposed to know some things about them first, like maybe what their name is or something. I'm not quite sure everything you're supposed to know before you start telling them about all the cute animals you've seen. And then, let's see. So like one other thing that's interesting about being on the spectrum is like a lot of people tend to have like a nerdy interest in stuff, and my nerdy interest is basically everything. However, like, one in a subset of everything, I've really liked looking at, like, about 15 or 18 languages or so, looking at the interesting things in them, and, like, it's interesting how, like, if you get The Little Mermaid in Swedish and read through it, and you keep going, you get to the last page, and you see the Little Mermaid just sitting on a rock, but there's only one word on the last page, and that word is slut, because in Swedish, the word for the end is S-L-U-T, slut. But it looks like slut in English. Or like if you're on a bus and you're like going to different stations, like the final stop for that bus is Slut Station. But on the actual screen on the bus, on the TV screen thing, it looks like Slut Station. And then, let's see what else. Let's see. Yeah, it's fascinating too, like different animals make different sounds in different languages. Like, in English, like our dogs go arf arf or bark bark or whatever, but like in Russian they go gov 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 gov. And then it gets weirder in different languages too, because like then you can go into Punjabi where dogs go boom 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 boom. But then dogs in Punjabi can also go boinka 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 boinka. And I've never heard a dog sound like that, so I'm not really sure. I don't know, maybe their dogs are different there. I don't know, I need to meet some of their dogs. Maybe they wiggle too much and get stuck between couch cushions too. Yeah, I guess getting to like, let's see. So like one interesting thing too is like, there have been like 4 occasions in my life where a white man has told me, oh, you're black, so it must be easy for you to get white women, which I feel like is a really weird thing to say to someone. And it's like, it's usually been when I didn't know the person that well to begin with. And like, it was interesting too, it was like, I think I might understand the confusion. Like, most of the vegans and animal rights people I've met were white women, and there were a lot of black men who call each other dogs, so I think they got it confused, and they were thinking like, oh, of course it's easy for them to get white women. It's so interesting. Or like, too, like, when you think about it, like I got a 4.0 in physics in college, so I feel like if someone wanted to, like, make their parents mad or whatever, I feel like they wouldn't want to date me or whatever for that reason. Like, there are some people who, like, fetishize black people or whatever, but you have to, like, look like you're doing a drive-by while rapping or whatever. Like, otherwise you don't get any of those sort of people, which I don't know if it's a loss or not. I can't believe I still have a minute left. So I guess there's another interesting thing about languages. Like my second is Spanish and my third is Russian, and like it's fascinating that in Russian, the way you say it correctly, like the actual name of the country Russia is Rossiya. And I feel like the person who like made the word Russian in English was trying to teach us how to say it the right way. So it's like you don't have a sh sound in the Russian version, but you do in the American version. So I'm thinking when they did those double S's, they're thinking, if I put 2 S's here, the Americans will do the sound. They'll all know how to say it. But then he actually does that, and he's like, why are they saying the sh? I didn't spell. Where's the H in it? Like, I don't know. I feel sorry for that guy. And then like, yeah, it's supposed to be that ya on the end, and like he didn't put a Y in, so I think he was confused too. I think maybe like he didn't really know. Oh, let's think of what else we have. Like, I totally exhausted. Oh, it's 5 minutes. All right, so yeah, see you. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah.